What is going on, everybody? This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13, and today I have this absolutely gorgeous Ford F-150 Raptor. It's a 2020, so it's a beautiful new truck, and it is very tastefully done. So far, it's mostly OEM. He's just got some little LED pods installed in the lower grille area there, and some really stupid Oracle rock lights that I'm probably going to have to try and convince him to remove later on, but that's not the point. A client came to me and wanted some Flow Series products. He started with the headlights. These are the way that they look right now. They again are just the stock OEM LED projector headlights. You can see that we have the Klearz reflector lenses right there, so they are clear instead of amber, which is a nice little touch. We've got the lighting Trendz demon eyes installed in those LED projectors. Sometimes they're referred to as jewel eyes when they're LED projectors as compared to HID reflectors, but it's the same thing. They light up fancy colors. But why stop with just the headlights? We also did the grille lighting. When originally we had discussed just doing the grille, we've done the top and the lower grille. And then the intention was to do an underglow kit on this as well, but instead we did something a little bit different, did a running board lighting setup on this, which I think came out absolutely wonderful. So what I'm going to do to demonstrate it all very quickly is I'm just going to pop open the door, which is going to kick on the parking lights, and then you're going to see how much super cool animation comes on. This is basically the startup and shutdown sequence. Now, as you saw, we do have the scan sweep setting set up right now, but we've got multiple colors, and that's because we have 3 BlueGhozt modules on this truck. So we've got the side lighting, the actual headlight lighting, and the grille lighting, all 3 individually controlled, so I can set them up as different colors, and that is the shutdown sequence mode right there. Again, just the scan sweep. There's many options to choose from, but that's the one that I set up just on this vehicle just to showcase for the delivery date, you know? Now, since we've got 3 Ghost modules on this thing, if we select on the controller that we want to do anything, we have the ability to control each thing individually or sync them all together. So the way that I've got it currently set up is everything is synced together. So we start from the middle of the grille. Again, we've got 3 strips there, technically 6 strips if you want to get, you know, we got one there, and then one there. Those 2 fire in, that one fires down, that comes around, and then it's synced up just to start with the headlights right there. It moves across that nice and slow. This, for the record, is one long strip, but the way I've got it programmed is so that it stays parallel like that. It is not required to be that way, but it's what I think is really cool. And then as those colors continue forward, they start over here, and they will continue all the way down underneath the running boards there. I've got 2 strips that are parallel that are mounted underneath that. If we scooch up real tight under there, you can see we've got the 2 strips that are running parallel. That's really exciting. The effect is really quite nice, especially when you're just opening up the door and it sets off that motion, the startup sequence, and then it actually illuminates there for you to get into the truck. Now, I always love showcasing Hyperspectral because it's a multicolor and it does a whole sweep across the vehicle. Everything's in sync, and it'll chase all the way around and all the way down to the other side. That is just so super cool. Now, this could be done with one BlueGhozt controller. However, it would be a major pain in the duck, and it would be a massive liability for future problem solving because you'd have to run everything in series from the grille into the headlight, out of the headlight, into that strip, all the way down. So basically, if you have a single failure anywhere along that chain, when everything's in series, you lose the entire chain as a result. With 3 different controllers and 3 different products, all of them run to the controllers, and that way if there's any individual failure, then basically you don't lose the entire setup. I'll just show this one off really quickly because everyone likes this really dumb stuff. This is, of course, something that you definitely would not want to do while driving around unless you just really want to get around the guy in front of you. Not recommended. So this one is called Orbit, and it's very similar to the bouncing back of the Cylon or whatever, but like basically, obviously, it just scans around, and we can set it as a single color, we can adjust the width of it, we can set it as multicolor, and it just scoops around over and over and over, which is a really cool effect. Now, this one's called Parade, and the main reason I want to demonstrate this is to showcase the difference of the way that you can program just the LED assembly in the headlight itself. So you can see the way that it's currently scanning across right there. Just by turning off the configuration of that, now it scans all the way around, and then it continues out onto there. So just one click of a button on the phone, you can easily change the type of effect that you're going to have on the truck. Okay, one last mode of showcasing all of the behaviors in sync, coming from the beginning of the grill, scanning all the way out, the full rainbow road mode. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. What a cool usage of technology, and it's really bright, and it just looks fantastic. I'm so pleased. Okay, now demonstrating something that you can only do with 3 BlueGhozt controllers. You would not be able to do this with 1 controller. Currently, we have the grill set up on a color fade that's between, I think, 2 colors right now, and then that's just going to go a color fade, basically an RGB mode. Then this one has an animation going on, color fading as well, but it's got little strobies going on. You can see those little twinkles. And then this one has a color chase pattern going on right now. So the ability to control all 3 independently or together is massively a big deal. If you combine that with the fact that we're going to have added product reliability, this is going to become the standard of how I do things moving forward. This is officially the way it should be done. Okay, so I've got everything set up on a static white. This is an RGB white, so it's mixed white, which is a nice cool color, and it looks nice on this truck. However, if you're a pure white enthusiast, then you will be disappointed, as these products are not available in RGBW. But the reason I'm setting it on static white is because I want to show you the integration of the turn signal on this thing. Now, as with everything else on this truck, we do have options that you can play with, but this is the way that I set it up on the truck. Basically, everything is scanning across, and scanning down. We have full turn signal integration in all 3 of the products, so this is super amazing. Also, as we're back on the white running light mode, the Underglow has a brake light input, so anytime you hit the brake light, everything goes red, but only on the Underglow, not the headlights or the grill lighting, because that would be silly. Now, after seeing all of that amazing Flow Series products, it seems a little disappointing to go back to just looking at Jewel Eyes, but I should point out that these things are really cool, and they are very reliable, and they can light up these little strips, and then basically the projectors will light up any color. This does not affect the headlight output in any way. It just looks cool. It is definitely not recommended to be running these things when the headlights are on, so they are for parking lot pimpin' only. But when you throw on everything all at the same time, we got those demon eyes or jewel eyes kick in. We've got everything synchronized between the grill lighting, upper and lower grill, and this little DRL strip all along there, and the running board lighting underneath there. This is an extremely impressive setup, and I gotta say, it is officially my favorite build to date that I've done. I especially enjoy the way that it's wired, which is basically having those 3 BlueGhozt controllers, because that just allows so much more control and for a much cleaner, more reliable installation. So if you are interested in getting an installation similar to this for your vehicle, by all means check out the video description. That is the place to start. Pricing and product information are going to be located in that video description. All builds are custom made to order, so that is purely for reference only. There will be a link to my website in the video description, and you will go onto a form there, and that's where you can submit a build request for yourself. This is a local service only. Obviously, I need the vehicle in order to install Underglow lighting. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. I shall talk to you later. See you.